This just in. There comes a moment in every small business where the optimism wears off. The website is live, the logo exists, the social media accounts have been created with good intentions, and a password you no longer remember. Yet the phone is not ringing in the calm, predictable way you were promised it would. Marketing at this stage starts to feel less like strategy and more like superstition. You try things because someone else tried them. You post because you feel guilty when you don't. You spend money because not spending money feels like standing still. Somewhere in the middle of all of this, you start to suspect that the problem is not effort, it's structure. This is where Duct Tape Marketing by Jantsch quietly enters the room, clears its throat, and suggests that perhaps the issue is not your motivation, your creativity, or your willingness to hustle. Perhaps the issue is that you never built a system. According to Jantsch, most small business marketing does not fail because owners are lazy or uninformed. It fails because it's improvised. This is not a marketing book for optimists. Duct Tape Marketing is not the book you read when you want to feel inspired. It's the book you read when you are tired of guessing. Jantsch does not promise explosive growth or viral success. He promises something far less glamorous and far more useful. He promises a way to stop winging it. The central idea is simple and almost uncomfortable in its practicality. Marketing should be a system, not a series of hopeful experiments. If you treat marketing like a slot machine, pulling levers and waiting for luck, you will eventually run out of coins. If you treat it like an operating system, it quietly keeps working whether you are paying attention or not. This philosophy alone explains why the book has endured while trend-based marketing advice expires faster than yogurt left in a hot car. Systems beat talent, energy, and good intentions. One of the strongest through lines in the book is the idea that systems outperform enthusiasm over time. Motivation fades, energy dips, and good intentions are easily distracted by urgent emails and clients' work. A system doesn't care how you feel. Jantsch's approach borrows heavily from the idea that predictable input produces predictable output. If you consistently show up in the right places with the right message for the right people, results stop becoming mysterious. They become measurable. This is deeply reassuring for small business owners who are good at what they do but tired of feeling bad at marketing. That brings us to the marketing hourglass and why funnels miss the point. Instead of traditional funnels, Jantsch introduces the marketing hourglass. This is not a clever rename. It's a fundamental shift in thinking. Funnels treat customers as something to be pushed towards a purchase. The hourglass treats them as people who move at their own pace and need different things at different stages. The stages are know, like, trust, try, buy, repeat, and refer. First, we have the know stage, where people ask, "Who are you?" Here, you can build awareness with search-friendly blog posts, social media, and helpful guides. Number 2 is the like stage, where they ask, "Do I like your style?" Here you can share stories, behind-the-scenes moments, and newsletters that show personality. Number 3 is trust. Can you deliver? Use case studies, testimonials, and proof of results. Number 4 is try. What's the risk? Offer a free audit, a mini project, or a downloadable resource that proves value. Number 5 is buy, where people ask, "Is this right for me?" So make purchasing easy, reassure them, and deliver early wins. Number 6 is repeat, which is should I stay? So keep in touch, add value, and make them feel seen. Lastly, number 7 is refer. Who else needs this? Encourage happy customers to spread the word with referral rewards or simple share options. What matters here is not the list itself, but the order. Buying comes late and trust comes early. Referrals are not an afterthought. They are the end goal. This framework quietly dismantles the idea that marketing's primary job is persuasion. Its real job is reassurance. Here's why trust does most of the heavy lifting. Small business owners often believe they need better ads, better copy, or better platforms. Jantsch would argue that most of them need better trust signals. Trust is built slowly and lost quickly. It comes from consistency, clarity, proof, and patience. Reviews matter. Case studies matter. Educational content matters. And showing up repeatedly without shouting matters. This is where marketing starts to feel kind of boring. It's also where it starts to work. As someone who works daily with story brand frameworks, I see this constantly. The moment a business stops trying to impress and starts trying to be understood, everything becomes easier. Ideal clients are a filtering tool, not a limitation. One of the most confronting parts of duct tape marketing is the insistence on defining an ideal client in uncomfortable detail. Not demographics alone, but behaviors, priorities, frustrations, and buying patterns. Many business owners resist this because it feels risky. Saying no to potential customers feels counterintuitive when revenue matters. But vague targeting costs more in the long run. It produces vague messaging, weak content, and clients who were never a good fit in the first place. Clarity here is not exclusion. It is efficiency. Your website is part of the system, not a trophy. Jantsch treats websites as functional assets, not digital brochures. A website that looks nice but does nothing is not helping you. It should guide visitors, answer questions, reduce friction, and support trust. This includes load speed, mobile usability, clear calls to action, and content that matches where the visitor is in the hourglass. A good website does not shout. It explains. Content is how you prove you know what you're doing. Content is positioned as the quiet engine behind the system. Not content for the sake of posting, but content designed to answer real questions at any stage of the buyer journey. Educational blog posts, simple guides, case studies, explanations in plain English. This is where many businesses give up too early. Content works slowly. It compounds quietly. It does not reward impatience. But over time, it builds authority without demanding attention. And referrals are designed, not hoped for. Perhaps the most underrated part of Jantsch's philosophy is his focus on referrals, not as luck, but as design. Satisfied clients need prompts, systems, reminders, and reasons. Referrals are easier when your service is consistent, your messaging is clear, and your process is memorable enough to explain to someone else. In that sense, referrals are not a separate tactic. They are a result. Now, here's why this book still matters. Duct tape marketing matters because it respects the reality of small business life. It does not assume unlimited time, unlimited budget, or unlimited patience. It assumes you are busy. It assumes you are capable. It assumes you want something that works even when you are tired. The book will not make you feel clever. It will make you feel organized. And in small business, that is often the bigger win. If you want to start applying this thinking without overhauling your entire business, begin with clarity. Get one sentence, one clear explanation of what you do and who it is for. That is exactly what my 5-minute marketing fix is designed to help with. You can download it for free in the description below, or you can go to strategicmarketingtribe.com/fix. But what about you? What part of your marketing feels the most chaotic right now? I'll go first. Converting one-off projects into long-term retainers. Most of my new clients want clarity, not monthly commitments. Okay, your turn. What's your biggest source of marketing chaos? Okay, your turn. What's your biggest source of marketing chaos? Let me know in the comments. I'm Vicky Sidler from the Strategic Marketing Tribe, and I post helpful book reviews for small businesses every week.